Hello everyone, welcome back to Oghupower. I'm Oghu, and this is another episode of Hogwarts Legacy, and well, let's see what's happening now with the poach deck. Ooh, right, also I did get some new stuff. Is any of it any bad? Ah, finally. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, no. Yeah, you're good. I think they are even the ones that I'm using. Okay, good. I have to do something with the head there. Yes, please. Why not? Nope. Worse. Thank God. But you're better. Plants. Not as important. Yeah. Fine. So. Okay, it was the end of it.
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I.
Oh. Then let's see how much for the final broom upgrade. I don't think that I will have the money.
Oh, hello again. Couldn't have perfected the broom upgrades without your help. As always, I have a special price for you.
7,500. Holy heck. Well, I will. Oh my god, I need another 5,000.
Hope to see you again.
A lot of money. But I will. Good. Now, as for quests, let's do that one first. Outside of Hogsmeade, she should be around here. Okay. Ah, world map not. Okay. No, I can't. Good. That's what it is, I guess. Just got the acoustic reminder that my headset is getting low. Getting low.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them
Raven
while
in
I
German.
head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Okay.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert.
Okay.
And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
So, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can't fast travel. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. As long as I'm either starting with the one on the left or making him the last one, doesn't really matter.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Rabe. Does sound very different.
Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Also, all the people watching on YouTube, I'm sorry, I just found out that I can't see the stream
Have you
for
helped
whatever
Harlow
reason.
since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Okay.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Keep standing on meaning.
Some
Okay.
evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now,
Yep.
to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
So exactly the one I would have gone to next.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Yep.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
I can understand.
Thank you
It's
for
his daughter.
telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Yeah, that's quite a predicament where these guys are in. Being blackmailed. Quite heavy. So, and I was able to adjust YouTube
Agabus
so that
Filbert
I
must
see
be
the chat
around
now.
here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You
You
don't
said
know.
that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry with its exquisite gold plating.
And he took
I
it with him.
watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
Okay.
Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Oh, I missed some shortcut here.
Accio!
It was on the way.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Revelio.
And they always adjourn for centuries. to know.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
With
Natty's
a wand?
She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Hmm.
Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Huh? Ah, there. The mounted hog's head. Decidedly interesting.
Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Her footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door.
Find the love letter and the book of poems.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Let's try to find the other stuff as well.
Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
I think so too.
Using that girl as bait, Ambrose coming for her.
Harlow says her friend to be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Revelio.
And what am I?
I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad. I've used the dark arts several times. Can't understand why more don't. They're remarkable. After our little visit.
Petrificus totalis.
Nice.
Revelio.
When there are no surprises.
Girl's been nothing but trouble. About time we locked up.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
Okay. Huh? Ah, just light. I did find a lot of stuff. Ah, okay, I can't.
Revelio.
Be on the lookout for the girl's friend. If they're daft enough to try to come through here. There's trouble afoot.
Revelio.
Our students these days
I may go to Hogsmeade later. There are some trouble. We're still running things.
My darling. Ah. RH.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Let's finish this job and be done with it.
Revelio.
Oh, it's back there. Okay, I thought it was up here.
I'd remember my father speak of these times. Seems now they're upon me, they tell quite a different.
Hey! I've robbed every traveling vendor that's passed through here. They never see it coming.
They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
Can't say I blame them, what with all I've done.
How come I always draw the short straw?
It's exhausting. Standing here all day, waiting to do Rookwood's work for him. He can fight his own battles.
Revelio. Revelio.
Just looking around. Okay, that's money. Fine. Also needed.
I shan't be having none of your nonsense. Loom it like that again and you'll soon find yourself with now but poachers at your back.
My big problem really is the master wizard up there. Her, the one with the name. The other ones.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives.
Lots and guards can't stop me.
Petrificus Totalis. Places.
Expulso!
Damn it. Okay. Okay. So much for being silent and stuff. Oof. That's a toughie.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen. Revelio.
It might.
Using that girl as bait? No one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend will be raising her. He wants them alive.
Student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
I was a proud man.
Okay.
Revelio.
Be on the lookout for the girl's friend. If they're daft enough to try to come through here.
Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after our little visit. I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio.
Thank God I did go back there.
better than you.
I've had enough of Feldcroft. Hope I never have to see.
Shut up! Get back here or I'll let you shoot like a lamb!
Where did you go, coward?
Damn it.
Not so tough there, are you?
Wanna look up?
Otto Dibble's love letter,
Presupto!
he wanted to be
Oh, what's the light go out of your eyes?
Imperio.
It's time to eat.
Now, back for more rice.
Accio.
Presupto!
Confringo.
This has become personal.
You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart?
Huh? You manipulated me. You'll answer for this.
Confringo.
Imperio.
Presupto!
Protego. Glacius.
Presupto!
Accio.
Protego!
Confringo.
Presupto!
Accio.
Expulso! How dare you do such a
Presupto! Presupto!
Glacius. Imperio. Accio.
Presupto!
Expulso! Expulso!
Better next time!
Expulso!
Presupto!
Accio.
Expulso!
Confringo.
You die for that. Expulso!
Protego.
You'll be sorry you did that. Expulso!
Imperio.
Damn it. Really?
Accio. Confringo.
Conductive language! Expulso! Ah, stupendous!
Confringo.
Flash! Inspiration!
Are you Glacius?
Expulso!
Stupefy. Crucible. Glacius. Confringo.
Oh.
Revelio.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I would survive this. I'm completely honest there. I thought I'm a gunner. Yeah, so without using a potion? Oh, I have that.
Revelio.
Definitely not. Yeah. I do remember now. Ah, well, you know what, since we will be in overtime anyway for this one. So let's be thorough.
Accio.
It's money. Nice. Oh, and I shouldn't forget, I need to sell stuff afterwards too. To be honest, the unspeakable curses are what saved me there. Otherwise, I don't think I would have won. Because of the difference in level.
Crucio. Revelio. Glacius. Confringo. Natty must be here somewhere. Revelio.
Ah, there she is.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it
And
might
it doesn't
be?
really matter because
It's
I killed
nearby.
everyone?
I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty.
Revelio.
It must be blocked by something.
Wait, in this room? It's here somewhere. Oh, okay. In here maybe?
Confringo. Revelio. Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Alohomora.
I did see that there was something. Huh? Good.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Oh, wow. That was fast. Hey, Playful. Thanks for coming by, my friend.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well.
How have you been, broski?
But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio. Confringo.
I might have already defeated them all.
Revelio.
Why? No one left.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Okay, yeah, we are quite in overtime already, but I don't think that another minute or two will really matter.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
But if
Actually,
no one else does
Officer
it?
Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the
Then please do
Ashwinders.
something. On the other hand,
Yes,
if no one says anything,
Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now.
politics.
Natsai, You may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Dun, 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 dun. And this is where we'll end this episode. So if you're watching this on stream, then thank you very much for watching, and please stay a bit longer. If you're watching the recording, then see you in the next episode. Bye bye.